Oh, well, hello and welcome. My name is Barbara Jean, and this is my channel. Age is just a number. And why is that? Well, I am 66, getting very close to 67. I am a personal stylist, and I believe that fashion doesn't have an age. Now, I do believe that there are many, many different types of style, and the style for you is what you feel comfortable in. Now, my style is a classic style. And so that's what I'm going to be bringing you today. I have got multiple ways, so we're going to call this a 5 Ways to Friday, because I'm not sure exactly how many. There may be more than 5. I don't know. If it is, there's a bonus. So welcome. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. Hit that like button, leave me a comment, and introduce yourself. So what am I doing today? Well, I'm still trying to find a good place to film at in our apartment home. And of course, my allergies are going bonkers. Yes, isn't everybody's? So I am going to be a wall here. I thought, well, maybe let's try this wall to see if it is a good place to where you can see the outfits that I'm going to be putting together. So I'm going to stand up, back up here, but first, let's do this. I'm going to put on just some little gold hoops, just little plain gold hoop earrings. And I'm going to put on my watch. And I'm keeping all the jewelry very, very simple. And I've got a gold, kind of a bold gold bangle that I'm going to be putting over here. But there's my microphone. All right, so I'm going to step back, and then we're going to start putting some things together with this, and I'll tell you all about this dress. So here we go. Make sure that I'm here in the frame. I'm going to take my house shoes off because I'm going to be putting shoes on. All right, so this is the dress. This is a linen tank, and it is by Quince. It is adorable. It has pockets. It's an A-line. It doesn't have a zipper. It has the keyhole button back here. It's called a mini dress. Well, on me, because I am petite at 5'2", it is not a mini dress. It is just right above my knees, as you can see here. So what I'm going to be putting on first is a pair of nude colored sandals. And I'll show you these real quick. Okay, here they are. This is by Steve Madden, a very low heel nude sandal. So I'm going to be adding these. Whoa. All right. So trying to keep my microphone out of here, just a pair of nude sandals. Very, very simple. We're going to start off here. I have even a nude color handbag that I'm going to bring in. This is a Teddy Blake, and this nude is one that's more on the taupe side, which means it's a cooler nude. So this is just a simple look. I could put on a little necklace, and this would be it. I did pull out here a couple of sunglasses that we're going to be going maybe through. This is a pair I've had forever. It's kind of, they are a blue, and they are Gucci. If you don't know, I have a collection of designer sunglasses that I've collected over the years. So here is the dress just all by itself. Just simple. It is lined. It is, now Quince doesn't have per se petite sizes, but this is a small. I'm 5'2". Now from the seam here at the shoulder to the hem is 34 inches. So knowing the measurements when you're buying something online is key, ladies. It is very, very key. So know your measurements and then compare when you look at the measurements. If you don't know, if it doesn't say, I would send a message to them and ask them if they could look that information up. But this is a Quince dress. I also, let me put this down. I also have it in black. If you want to see other ways to style the black one as well, let me know in the comments down below. But I absolutely love that it has pockets, and like I said, this is a size small. It's not too short at all, even for my age. It's not, and I hate even saying that, not for my age. Oh, that aggravates me. Okay. So some days I feel every bit of my age and some days I don't. So this is going to be put over here. And we're going to back up because this was just a basic outfit. What I want to do now is take it down for something maybe just very casual. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull out a little striped cardigan, navy and white striped cardigan. I could leave those shoes on, but I have another pair in mind. So what we're going to do, you could always take this with you if you were going out. It's just a very another classic look. And I'm going to put on, let's see, a pair of Marc Fisher. I've had these for years. They're a little flat and they are a shiny navy blue. And they are just very, very comfortable, but you could just put a neutral handbag. Even I have a tan, which is like a Cognac handbag, or I have that taupe one over here. These are both considered neutrals. So what, kind of show you what I was talking about. Taupe is a cool nude, or nude neutral, and Cognac tan is a warmer neutral. So there's that. So now what else you could do with this sweater is, get it off here. I'm going to take the top button on here. You can button all of them if you want to, but for time's sake, I am going to just button the top button. I've got it facing me where the buttons are. I'm going to take it and I'm going to fold it over so you can see like that. And then I'm going to throw it over my shoulders like so. I have a little mirror right here so I can see what I'm doing. And then I'm just going to do a little tie on it. And this is very, very trendy, you know, but still it's classic. It's been around for a long time. So I can just grab my sunglasses, my bag, go to a restaurant if I need to take this off and put it on my arms, because restaurants are always cold, you know that. So this is how to do this with two ways, wearing the cardigan or taking it off. So there's that. So let's see what we've got next. How about another one? We've got, nautical is very, very big right now this season. So what I have here, this is not a cardigan, but it is a cashmere sweater, and it is red. So what I'm going to do is, if you have a red cardigan or red sweater of any kind, you can also do it on your shoulders. Wouldn't this be just gorgeous with the red cashmere cardigan? I need one. Just like that. Little flat sandals. Again, the navy blue sunnies. There we go, ladies. And of course, the bit bold red lipstick too. So here is another outfit for the dress, navy. This is such a versatile dress, so many ways. So now we are going to take it up a notch. I'm bringing out the Quince navy blazer. This was, I showed this in the haul last year and this last one as well too. Both of those videos will be linked. But you can make this dress, watch this. Of course it matches perfectly. My microphone is there. So I would pair with it, because it is a dressy. I'm going to put on some nude pumps. So here we go. Nude pumps. When in doubt, wear nude pumps. So, but this is what my mama would call an F&W dress. Funerals and weddings. I could wear this to a wedding. I could wear this to a funeral. You could actually put a scarf on it if you wanted to. Just kind of add some color to it. You could add a single strand of matinee pearls, just to give it, whoa, there's a wall, just to give it a little class there. Just very simple, but yet elegant. This could go for dinner, business meeting, church, like I said, funerals, weddings. These are staples to have in your classic closet. So now going down these same lines, I'm going to show you. Taking the navy one off. And here's the same jacket, but in, I believe the color is flax. I'm thinking it's a beige. I always like rolling my sleeves up. Now, you could leave the pearls on. You could take them off. Now I have the nude sandals on here still with it, but this is an option as well too for business, for church. I also have a white linen jacket to pair with this, and this is gorgeous. This is not, now Quince does have a white linen jacket that matches those. All these pieces from Quince will be linked down below, but this is one I have had for years. It's a Casper, I believe, and it fits very similar to that one. So it is just another look. Now you could also wear the scarf with this one. I think it would be gorgeous if you wanted to just throw it on and you're ready. Now, I've got one more way to show you. And I'm going to take this off. It is in the 80s here today, so ha ha ha. All right, so what I wanted to show you is just even, and I'm going to take the shoes off. Those heels are still a little bit too much for me, so I'm going to go back to the sandals. And so this is a vintage Vera scarf, and I have just folded it down to a triangle. So what I'm going to do is just to dress up the dress itself, I'm going to make the triangle there. I'm going to make a little knot in the back, and I can leave it down like that. Adding scarves adds such a bit of elegance to any outfit. So you've got it like that. You can take it, turn it around, put the point in the back, kind of put your spacing out, kind of almost like a little bow, a sailor's bow, if you say, or even take it and put it kind of on the side like that. And then something I like to do just to take this up a notch is add a layer of pearls. And actually I prefer to put it underneath. So let me take that out. There we go. So I have the pearls and I have my silk scarf. And, oh yes, another pair of sunglasses for warm weather. Another pair of Gucci sunnies, but these are in white. So, just a very, very classic look. And what do you think? Now, I've got one more that I'm going to show real quick. If I said that a while ago, I lied. I'm sorry. So, I'm going to remove this. I have lipstick on, so be very careful when you're doing your silk scarves and pay attention to your lipstick. All right. Navy and tan. I absolutely love navy and tan. So what I'm going to do is I've got some little flat sandals. These are the Hadyn by Sam Edelman. If you don't know what those are, what kind of rock have you been under? They have been around for years, but they're just a good classic little flat, comfortable sandal. The tan goes with everything. I have them in so many colors, and there's another one that I'm thinking about getting too. And a tan bag. I mean, how classic does this get? You know, just another pair of sunnies, and I'm ready to go. For hot weather, bring it on. So that concludes this little episode. So I would love to hear what is your favorite. I'm trying out some different things, so I'd love to hear your feedback. So let me know your thoughts about the outfits and the format, or if there's some ways that I could improve. Do you want to see the styling aspect on the black dress? I've actually thought about doing some things with the blazers as well too. So I've got some more Quince items. I've got a couple in, and I'm waiting for a couple more. And then I'm going to show you those items as well. And I'm very, very, very excited. So, all right, I'm going to get out of here, ladies. Ladies, what do I tell you? I tell you and I tell myself. Somebody's got to, okay? Every day, get up and show up. And go to that mirror and tell yourself that every morning. Get up and show up, because you are worth it. So ladies, until I see you in my next video, have a very safe and a very blessed day. Bye.